Hello, MIT family. Today I will be telling a creepy story. So, there's this house, like, down the street, over there. So my house is right here. Then, like, there's the road, and then there's another road. Down that road, at, like, the end, there is a house. And that house, a 13-year-old girl was murdered in the walkway when she was walking into her house. She was murdered about 20 years ago. And because me and my mom were talking about this earlier with some of my friends, they told me what happened, and I was like, okay. And then my mom seen an officer, and she asked about what happened, like an officer that was in this area. She asked what happened, and the officer was like, there was a 13-year-old girl who got murdered in that house about 20 years ago in the walkway into the house. And the murderer still hasn't been found. And Mom's literally talking about it right now to my grandma. Like, she just told me and my brother what the officer said. And the officer also said, we have like train tracks right over there, like down, so that street, and then there's that street also. So my street's like this, like that, like that, like that. Well, down that way, there's a park. And if you take a little path and you jump across a river, then there's train tracks. And apparently, the officer, he found two young girls that were dead on the train tracks. Well, not on the train tracks, but like if you go past the train tracks and there's like a little zone. I've been back there before because I didn't know any of this. And so I went back there with my two friends and we explored and we hid a shovel back there. We hid a few things back there. And now I can't get them, and one of them was really expensive. So I don't know how I'm supposed to get that back. Obviously I can't. But the officer, like if you go too far and like past the train tracks into the forest, then the officer, like the police, found two bodies 2 years ago. Two like 10-year-old girl named Michaela and a 13-year-old, or no, maybe it was 13. They were sisters, and I forget the other girl's name. It was like Maddie or something. And the police found two bodies back there. And then they found another body like over there down by the walkway to get to the North Bay Mall. Like they found, like, there's like, you go through a pathway and then like there's trees all around you. They found two male bodies and they were both on different sides. Wait, no, they were both on the right side. And I'm pretty sure one was Derek. He didn't explain all this to my mom because it's kind of like secret information, I guess the police have. And so they found those two bodies of the males, and it's all around my area. So now we're moving. Because of that, my mom is just so freaked out. So she said, okay, we're gonna move and I'm gonna buy a house somewhere not around here. So that's what we're working on. My mom's looking at houses and stuff. Like, we've been planning to move for a while, but now we're definitely moving because of that. And the police say that the murderer is still somewhere around this area. So I'm not allowed to go out past 7 o'clock now, which is really dumb. But I mean, hey, it's for my safety. I could die out there. And like, I've been on this train track so many times by myself, like you don't even know. And like same just like walking through that path. It's like pretty creepy now. But yeah, I know that was a short story, but there's a lot going on. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'll ask my mom and I'll answer them. Hopefully I can answer them. I don't have a lot of information, but my mom just told me this. They found fingerprints. Or not fingerprints. It was like prints, like in the grass, in the mud, because it was summertime, when they found the 2 males. Go outside.
Some more, my legs.
You want some more chips? Okay, 1 second. Hey, come here. Come here.
So adorable.
Yes, you are so adorable. Come here. Here, you know what? Oh, hold on, guys. There you go.
Can we?
And then put this in there too. And then get your other Rice Krispie and leave.
I don't want my other Rice Krispie.
Well, I don't want it in here.
And I don't want my Rice Krispie.
And go put it in the garbage. Make sure you close the door on your way out.
Ever walk that pathway, ever to go.
She's literally talking about it right now. But yeah, if you have any questions, then just ask. And they found like prints in the snow, and it was a size 12 boot. Like not a shoe, a boot in the summertime.
Anybody call today?
No. Okay. Well, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification button so that you can hear more of my stories. And also comment if you want to hear more stories, because I have a bunch of like spooky and romantic stories. And then just weird stories. So comment what kind of stories you want to hear. And if you want to hear them, adios amigos.